I want to show you how I make my mushrooms. I used to not like mushrooms. My sister-in-law made this one day at her house when we came over. And ever since then, I am just craving mushrooms for no reason, which is so weird to me. Um, so, so you just saute them in butter. So that's 2 tablespoons of butter. And I probably had like 5 mushrooms. I sliced them. Then I'm gonna let them saute with some. I don't put salt because my butter's already salted. I'll put some black pepper when they're about done. So I'll let them saute for a little while. You know, they'll shrink. This is probably the best mushrooms I ever eaten before. So you guys see how the mushrooms, for some reason, they get really liquidy when you're cooking them. So you just have to let that dry a little bit. See, right now I don't see any liquid exactly from the mushrooms. It's more the butter now that is working. So just let that cook. Trust me, it will taste amazing. As you can see, the color is starting to change, so I'm just going to let it brown just a little bit more. So my mushrooms are done. I like them like this. I already put some black pepper on top, and I'm going to turn it off, and that's it. You can add this to your hamburgers. I mean, you can do so many things with this. I actually have put some in spaghetti. I've done it so many different ways because, you know, mushrooms does have some kind of vitamins or minerals, and I like to include all that in my foods. You know, my kid does like some vegetables, pretty much all, but she will not eat mushrooms. That's the one thing she will not try. So the other day I put in her spaghetti with her meat and she did not notice, so I was like, yay. So give it a try. So now I'm gonna make my salmon. We eat salmon every week, one day of the week. And these are the seasonings I like to put on it. To me, salmon is not the tastiest fish. I think it's Portuguese people like fishy fish, if that makes sense. So to us, salmon is not as tasty, I guess. But let me tell you, I love salmon, so I acquired the flavor for it. But I do love these seasonings on it. This is what gives it a really, really nice taste. These are spicy, so the first time you try it, don't put too much. See how you like it, and then go from there. I mean, your kids, maybe they don't like too spicy, but like the chipotle chili is not that spicy. Or the smoked paprika. The only one that is super spicy is this one. So I will just put normal amounts of this and then maybe lay off of that one. But I'll season both sides and then I'll show you what to do. Okay, do you guys see? So this is quite a bit of seasonings, but you put as much as you want on it. There's someone in the family that likes super spicy, so that middle one has more. I also drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top. So my salmon, I've tried it different ways. I have a cast iron that I love using. I use it in the stove top, and then I transfer it to the oven. I also like to put it in the barbecue. I put my cast iron on the barbecue. It heats first and then I'll put this on. But I have an air fryer and I really wanted to try it. I'm the kind of person that I'll have to try everything at least once to see what's best. And really, it makes no difference. We haven't noticed any difference in the air fryer. So since that's easier and I don't have to go outside or anything, so I actually love it. So I'll show you guys how it turns out in the air fryer. And again, the seasonings are hot Mexican style chili powder, chipotle chile pepper, and smoked paprika, salt, and garlic powder. I mean, the brand doesn't matter, any brand you like. So I put my salmon inside the basket, and I'm gonna put it in the air fryer. And my air fryer has an option for fish, so I just click over here and I go to the fish one and click start. It's a lower heat, so it's not gonna cook it too fast, if that makes sense. I actually really like it. I recommend. So it takes about 10 minutes, which is not that long. And usually I do find that it's exactly the 10 minutes. So there you go. It's super easy. So I trimmed and washed my green beans, and now I'm gonna saute them in a little bit of olive oil. And I'll add some fresh ground pepper and some salt, and that's it. I don't cook my green beans too long. My family likes them a little crunchy, so I don't have time. I just watch them closely until, you know, I see them turning color, but still crunchy. So my green beans are getting ready. They're still crunchy, but they're starting to change color. So my family really likes the green beans crunchy, like I've mentioned before. And I mean, green beans can turn from this to mushy really fast. So I recommend you try it like this. Maybe your kids will like the crunch better than, you know, too soft of a green bean. Give it a try. Also, you can do this with butter for your kids and see if they like that better. It does give it a nice flavor, but since I already have some butter on my mushrooms, I don't want to overdo it. So I did this with olive oil, but you can do it either way. It's up to you. So here you guys have it. Beautiful, healthy plate again. I want to show you guys. This is the recipe of the rice that I make my rice pudding. So look how nice and fluffy that rice is. Okay, so it's not like sticking to each other. It's actually nice and fluffy. See that? I love it. You gotta try it. Again, I do it exactly like it says on the back, and I do not open the lid. You just have to stick with it. Salmon looks beautiful. Give this a try and let me know how you like it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, please.